Why, hello. All right. I think we are live. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. And we are live, and I can hear myself pretty well. I want to welcome to the chat uh, Old Man Bird. Hi, Gene. Hi. I'm glad you are here. You're probably going to know because you are a traveling man yourself and the stories you've told me, and I'm sure that's only a small fraction. You're probably going to recognize some of the things tonight. It's going to be kind of a trivia. Well, let's turn on the camera here. Hello, friends. Hi. Yeah, we're going to play a little bit of a trivia game. I've collected stuff from all over the world. Um, it's one of the few things that I know about is travel, and I'm happy to share some of the things that I've collected around the world with you. I've been to every continent except for Antarctica, 50 countries. Now that's include if you include Vatican City as a separate country from Italy. That's debatable, but anyway, 50 is a nice round number. So. Monaco is also very much its own. It's a principality. I definitely consider that a separate country. So, Ray Lucard, we are all over the world, and I would like the chat if they want to guess at where some of these things are from, or even what they are. I would very much encourage that. Yeah, Ray, the cover photo for tonight's show that was taken in Morocco. Yeah, that is the Sahara Desert, uh, the Western Sahara Desert. It's the east part of Morocco, east of Marrakesh, east of Rabat, and so that picture was taken on the Sahara Desert on the camel. It was a fun. Now that one wasn't overnight. The one in India, in the Great Thar Desert, that was overnight. But this one was just for, I think it was about 2 hours, 2 hours in and then 2 hours out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, 4 hours, 4 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. But anyway, and I think, do I have that? I might even have that picture here. But um, first of all, the hat that I'm wearing it backwards. What a clown. This, can anyone guess where this hat might be from? It is in the, I'll give you a hint. It is in this it's somewhere in the Americas. Somewhere in North, South America, Central America, somewhere there. That is where the hat is from. And so that's, yeah, one of the things I'm going to ask is I've got a whole bunch of things that I picked up that are clothing items, mostly because when I go backpacking, I go practically with no clothes, empty bags, because you know I want to buy clothes as souvenirs, and because the clothes, the lightweight clothes that I picked up in Morocco were really breathable. They were made from natural materials, and you're supporting local business as well. So I practically go with nothing in well, my bathing suit, of course, and a few, maybe a hoodie or something like that, ball cap, maybe something with my favorite Canadian hockey team on it. That'd be cool. Uh, but mostly I go with empty bags. So, sorry. Let's. What the hell were you doing here, Steve? Let's look at this and live stream images. And this was it right here, Ray Lucard. Um, let's pull that down and present this image file. This one. Yeah, here we go. Right. So yes, that is yeah, that's in Morocco, east of the Marrakesh, and that is right on the eastern side, Western Sahara Desert. That is, and it was pretty windy. The camel was pretty happy. And I want to say hello to Old Man Bird. Hello and welcome. And the didgeridoo, that's the second time I've welcomed you. The didgeridoo is right here. I've got it with me. We will be looking at that. Crouching Tiger, hidden, crouching Taylor, hidden Swift. Excellent to see you, Matt G. Thanks for being here, my friend. And let's see. Have a feeling CSM lived the song Down Under by Men at Work. That is one of my favorite songs. And absolutely. I love that song. And I tried to do as many, you know what? I wasn't in a combi. I was in a Mitsubishi 300, but it's the same, it's a panel van, and it's a van, and I drove a panel van, like a plumber's panel van with 3 on the tree. That was cool. That was a Holden, I believe. But yeah, I pretty much lived the the song. It's awesome. Ever meet a man in Brussels? I would like to shout out to one of my very good friends, a very, very good friend, Leroy Verboven. Man, Leroy Verboven, you rock. Absolutely. He's not from Brussels, though. But he's from the Netherlands. And they really don't like being called Brussels. That's the joke. They don't. No one Brussels is kind of made fun of. It's like sort of the Newfoundland of Canada. But yeah, the Dutch do not like being called from Brussels. That's funny. Howdy, Lemon Pie. Great to see you, Lemon Pie Citrus. Yeah, thanks for being here. 6'4" and full of muscles. Leroy Verboven, Dutch as he is damn. He's old. He's 6 anyway, 6 something, and he is full of muscles. He's awesome. He says, show a hot hat is most terrifying form. The straw hat is my most terrifying form. Thank you. It couldn't be terrifying if I tried. Hi, Nemesis of Eden. Welcome to you. You are streaming all over the place, doing video streams that are attracting up to, well over 100 people, my friend. That's incredible. Hail to you, beautiful beings. I hope you're doing well tonight. You certainly are. And hello, Miskatonic Madman. Good to see you, friend. 10:04. We're not doing so bad. We're catching up. He's looking for a 2-piece bikini girl. Man, my favorite is the 1-piece bikini girl in Australia, Old Man Bird, if you know what I mean. Rock. Hey, DJ Play Nice. Great to see you. So this hat is from Mexico. That is a traditional Sorry, I didn't answer. It's a traditional Mexican cowboy hat made in Mexico. I made sure. And yeah, I love it. I wore it the winter I spent in Mexico there, 2023 that was, into 24. Salute, DJ Play Nice. Argentina, good guess. El Salvador, excellent guess, Nemesis. Up and share out the live. Thank you, DJ Play Nice. That is wonderful of you. Lemon Pie, Mexico, you got it, buddy. That's it. Well, because, yeah, you probably know all about Matt. You probably see Mexicans all the time, buddy. DJ Play Nice says, y'all know it's a good time to share out the show. Send it to a friend or post a bump on your own YouTube channel in the community tab. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, we picked up, I think it was 25 subscribers just in the last 2 weeks, which is rocking full speed ahead for me. So that is fantastic. We're over 600 subscribers now. And I don't know why I say we. Well, like the co-hosts that are always on here, Rod Thunderheart and Carla Burton and all the friends included. It's a team effort. Lemon Pie, you're always around. You're definitely part of the team. Tony Stark of Iron CEO, you, sir, are definitely part of the team, and you promote me and everyone else. A rising tide does float all boats, well, or it sinks all boats, but at least all the boats are together. Leaving a like and a love and a watch later. All right, well, thank you, my friend Tony. Howdy, Old Man Bird. Everyone's saying hi. And let's ditch the picture. All right, there we go. So yeah, let's show the hat while I'm big, which I should have done. Yeah, this is a traditional Mexican cowboy hat. Loving it. Send that over there. And what else? Ooh, take a look at this. And yeah, we'll get to this. If anyone can read any of the things on the sign behind me, you might know what country it's from and perhaps what it is advertising. Oh, sorry about bumping the microphone. And if I need to go louder or if I'm echoing, please let me know and I can adjust the volume. So, disclaimer, this was given to me. I did not collect this. Oh my God, can you imagine carrying that all around a country in my backpack, all over somewhere in Asia? Somewhere in Asia. I know. My friend gave this to me. Well, they're my friend now. Now, that is a kintama that he's holding. And if anyone knows Japanese, that was a joke. It is a golden ball, and I think that means something in Asia. I don't know what it means, seriously, but if anyone else does, where's Sashi when you need him? You can tell me. But it's a gold ball, which is kin is gold and in Japanese, and tama is ball. Kintama is also slang for testicle. So that's why it's funny. Got to pack the Spidey suit. Miskatonic Madman. The Spidey suit comes with me. Ask Old Man Bird. Oh, damn it. Wrecking the microphone. Bad sound is unforgivable. Bad video is tolerable. Bad sound is horrible. Yeah. So any guesses where this is from? It's not China. It's not Japan. Sashi, I bet you know. It's pretty darn close to Sashi where this is from. Man, I love it. How long would it take someone to carve this? Right? How long would it take to carve that? I mean, that's just unbelievable, folks. I'm impressed. I hope you like seeing dragons with golden balls. All right. Now, disclaimer again, I was given that by someone crazy enough to give it to me. But I did not collect that. That is the only thing I think here tonight that I did not collect myself. Oh, except for the present that my younger brother gave me from where he lives in Bunbury. He lives in Bunbury, Western Australia, and this is made of jarrah. Jarrah is a legendary, famous wood in Australia. It's very hard. If you don't pre-drill, you will break the screws off. Trust me, I've done it and really pissed off my friend because he only brought one screw all the way out into the paddock with him. I may have told that story. So he had to take the four-wheeler and go all the way back after he had already gone for something else. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, jarrah, very hard wood. TARDIS materialization. Hey, Jason Love. Let's get through the chats here. Thank you so much for being here, Jason Love. 604 subscribers want to know where the heck it's from. It is from Indonesia. That is from Indonesia. Nemesis, everyone saying hello and pointed the link on Maxwell. Thank you, Ray Lacard. I really appreciate that, my friend. And great to see you, Jason Love. And let's see. Yes, where is the hat from? Guesses have been made. Mexico. The hat's from Mexico. And like I said, and I'm that far behind. Oh, crap. All right. And that is from Indonesia. And saying hello. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you very much. Yes, please. It helps promote. It helps YouTube know that people like the show and they'll promote it more. And we might even meet some new. We're always meeting new people from all around the world. We've had friends from Russia show up and often. We've had people from North Korea. Whoa. Shut up. Power just flickered. And again. Hopefully we don't lose power. Ooh, it's exciting. I am blinded from looking at the damn light, though. Why did I stare at the light? Yeah, can survive by myself all over the world, but not that bright sometimes. How about topless Sydney Sweeney? Yes, Jason Love. That is what a single piece bikini is. You're taking off with your sub, Spidey. Thank you, Nemesis. I will surpass you. I do not stream enough to surpass you. I don't work enough at it. You put in a lot more hours than I do, my friend. Oh, Japan. Yeah, no. Dragon Ball Spidey. It's a Chinese. No, those were the first two I ruled out because I knew those were the first two that you would uh, uh, suggest. And yeah, that's the closest Nemesis of Eden. Thailand. From what I understand, I've never been to Indonesia, but my littlest brother has. I dated an Indonesian, half Indonesian, half Australian girl for a while, who was Hare Krishna, and they had all kinds of things from Indonesia everywhere, because she would go and visit. But Thailand, if looking at that, I would have guessed Thailand, and yeah, because I have something else here that is from Thailand, and well, I've got a bunch of things from Thailand and Japan and China, so that's not, and Vietnam. Anyway, yeah, it's from Indonesia, and Thailand would be the second guess for sure, because it does look very Thai. Ooh, Laos. Ooh, you know what? That's not from Laos, but and it's not. You don't have to guess because it's written on it. But this T-shirt is. I can't see through the shirt, but I'm presuming you can see that. Yes, yes, you can. That's the T-shirt from Laos, and I am surprised, it being a very much a third world country, the quality. I mean, when was I in Laos? It was 2005. This is 20 years old, and now I haven't worn it a whole lot, but I have worn it, and it's a very high quality T-shirt. I'm not a T-shirt expert. Oh well, I've worn enough. Maybe I am, but I've had some crappy ones, and this is. It's not the highest quality, but it is high enough. I was impressed. So that's from Laos. Let's see what else. Well, I'll get right to that. Looks cool, old man bird. So my hood is made of Majara. No, Jara. That's the wood. Yes, wood is made of Jara. Who brings one screw? I know, right? Nemesis. Exactly. Although I knowingly went up on the roof because I am moving out of here, and I went up to fix the chimney and install a chimney cap. And I'm a hypocrite because I brought 2 screws, and knowing and thinking to bring some, and then I thought, no, I'm not an idiot. Well, apparently I'm an idiot because I should have brought a third. So I had to go back down the sketchy, it's not even homeowner grade. Whatever's below homeowner, it's like lawyer grade ladder. Incredible. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, I know exactly. And by wood, I mean my penis. And by wood, I mean my penis, of course. Oh, sorry. We had zero clue, but that is a sweet dragon, dude. Well, I'm glad you like it. Ghosts. I think it's the connection. That power cord is sketchy. So I'm probably going to leave it behind when I move. Rumru. Is that a ghost? Why did you change your name, Miss Sparkles? Oh, because the federal court has just ruled 2 weeks ago now that the federal government, maybe it's 3 weeks ago now, that our federal government during the Freedom Convoy did indeed severely violate our Charter of Rights on more than one front, in more than one area. So it was a pretty scathing report of the government's actions, and it was a government that is going to deny our deny our charter rights, and then nothing happens. There's no one seems to care. It's hardly in the news. The government hasn't even said anything yet. They will probably appeal using our tax money, and so that's like that's like Hijabistan or some sort of I want to say third world country, because a lot of this stuff is from third world countries, and those were awesome places. to live. They didn't have money, but you know what? They didn't need it. I almost would trade a lot of those people for, for what they had, but I'd think carefully about it. I would consider it. That's why. But yeah, I would just like to see some more accountability. That's it. I just want to see more accountability in our government. And until we start to have it, um, yeah, I think we're like one of those second-rate countries ending in the name Stan. So I changed it to Kanakistan. Canucks, of course, being slang for Canadians, because I am very proud of what Canada used to be. Our history is incredible. The Canada I grew up in, I would have argued would have been the best country in the world. Absolutely, I'm so proud of the country I was born in. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna have to. Well, do I have to stand up? Nah, I don't have to stand up. Okay, let's. And I am wearing pants. That's not why I'm not standing up. Does anyone know what this is and where it's from? Anybody? Picked this up in 1999. It's made of like some sort of pressed wood, and it's a print of a famous artist. And if you know, well, you know what? I'll even tell you the artist. It's a Van Gogh. This is a Van Gogh. And bingo, Miskatonic Madman. You are right. I got this in Amsterdam in 1999. Oh, that's backwards, isn't it? Crap. Anyway, it says print. Vincent Van Gogh print. And got it in his museum in Amsterdam in 1999. Oh, it's the name of the. Yeah, got it from his museum in 1999. Yeah, so that is a Van Gogh, indeed. But you know what? I have some stuff that isn't a Van Gogh. This is from Japan. It's kind of like a padded house coat made of like quilt. It's a quilted house coat. And my friend Ogura-chan, Chan is like San Ogura-san. Ogura is her last name. But Chan is like a term of endearment for ladies and girls. But yeah, very cool. I like it a lot, and it's very warm. It's got pockets. It's got the straps. You can tie it in front. It's almost like a smoking jacket. It is a smoking jacket, except like a Hugh Hefner jacket. Anyway, yeah. So pick that up in Japan. And ooh, what else did I pick up in Japan? I picked this up in Japan. Uh-oh. It's on top of. I have pottery and all kinds of things. So this is a globe, and it's a touch lamp, right? And it's a globe, and it's in Japanese. Oh, you know what? Let's mirror the screen. Let's see, camera, and let's not mirror it. Okay, so if I don't mirror the camera, tell me. You should be able to read that better now. But that is in Japanese. So this is a Japanese touch lamp globe that I picked up while I was teaching English in Tokyo. And it's kind of, yeah, there we go. And it's hard to read because it is in Japanese, as you can see. There's Japan right there. See, that says, yeah, anyway, that says Japan. Right there. See those two characters right there. And yeah, love it. Oh, there's America. My Japanese is not awesome. America. Oh, there it is. I just had it. And Canada as well. Yeah, that's there we go. Those big letters right there. It's me right above my hand or my finger. Ri ka. America. I don't that first. I don't know what that first kanji. That's a kanji in front. I have no idea what that is. Can't read kanji too much, except for food. I can read kanji on the menu, of course. Oh yeah. So this I also picked up while I was teaching in Japan, and I was teaching for Nova. Nova, it was the biggest English school in all of Japan. They had a school at just about every train station stop, and that is an advertisement for three, and that symbol in the that's three, and that's symbol for I think 10,000, and the last symbol is N or yen. We pronounce it yen, but so 30,000 yen gives you. I used to be able to read. That's hiragana. Can't read that. Ri do do. Don't know what that word means though, but I think those are the sounds. Anyway, that was our the Nova Usagi. Usagi means rabbit. Little stuffed rabbits that they would sell to the students, adults as well. 3 students per class. And then they were running bankrupt, which they have done since then, and they were putting 4 students in each class. But yeah, it was a pretty. It taught a lot of. The teachers were good, and they tried hard, even though the system was shitty and it was expensive. And I think when they went out of business, a lot of teachers didn't get paid, and a lot of students didn't get their refunds. Allegedly, yeah, I'm pretty damn sure that's what happened. I had some very close friends that were still working there that told me that. So, yes, Nippon, exactly. Nippon is Susan Dolan. That Nippon is what the Japanese call their own country, Japan. And hello, Susan Dolan. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Spidey's got wakizashi hidden in that sweater coat thing. That's that's a small katana, the small short sword, isn't it, that they use? I never could pronounce that correctly though. We see it normal, not backwards. Oh, really? Oh, well, that okay. Well, too bad I didn't read that a minute ago. All right, let's switch that back then, old man bird. Shit. There we go. So that should be better now, hopefully. Hopefully. 'Tis a skeleton smoking a doobie. That is indeed what it is, Nemesis. I figured you'd like that, my friend. Yeah, I did get that. Indeed, Miskatonic Madman is correct. And I want to say, ooh, thank you for the enlightenment. Well, you're welcome. But again, take everything I say with a grain of salt because I've been a lot of there's been a lot of things that have happened, and I tend, in my life, and I try to remember, and I'm batting pretty good, but I don't always remember accurately. But I do try and research a little bit before I come on, and in general, I'm batting pretty darn good with my memory, I will say. Don't just don't ask a Japanese gal to show you her nippons. That's funny. Nippons. Yeah, chikubi. Chikubi is nipples, because kubi means throat, right? And so your hand is te, like karate, but your wrist is te kubi, sort of your hand throat, because it's the throat to your hand, so it's te kubi. So this is kubi, and chikubi is nipple. Or you could say EO pie, which, well, no, that's more nice tits. That's not, nah. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, Tiger Stripes and other ladies. I went off on a tangent that I shouldn't have. Sorry about that. There are other ladies in the chat, Carla Burton, as well as often here. So apologies to you, ladies. I will try and clean it up from now on. It was only natural nemesis, indeed. Oh, Lemon, I just thought of that joke. Great minds think alike. It was a seat print. I did like it. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, well, it's Vincent van Gogh. His art gallery is in Amsterdam. If you arrive out of the train station, I remember just walking straight for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and you maybe not even that long, and you'll get there. And it's incredible. It's not huge. It's not like the Louvre by any means. It's and there's a museum just a couple doors down, if not next door. That's also very cool and smaller, more intimate as well. But they had his sketchbooks there, Vincent van Gogh. They had all kinds of things, which was really worth seeing. So go see the museum, the Vincent van Gogh Museum, before you go to the smoke shop. Okay. So, and hello, Citizen 333. Great to see you. I'm very happy to have you here. Sydney Sweeney has some nice knee bones. Yes, she does. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Yes, and huge tracts of land. I am half Scottish. I get to do that. Let me get a pen, says Miskatonic Madman. About the body parts. Yeah, I'm not sorry. It's what I do. That's awesome. Nipples are unisex. They are. Hey, Spidey. Hey, Rusty Rivers. Hey, great to see you, my friend. I'm just doing a little show and tell of some of the things that I've picked up in my travels. So this was it was a advertisement banner that I liberated from the Japanese school that I taught at, Nova, and huge school. And that's the Nova Usagi meaning rabbit in Japanese. But I was about to say, and Rusty Rivers, yeah, we were just talking about as well. This is a Vincent van Gogh. I picked it up in his museum in 1999 in Amsterdam. It is a skeleton smoking a cigarette, I think is what the title is officially. But yeah, that's 1999. We were just talking about that. And while you're over in Amsterdam, so go to the museum before you go to the coffee shop. All right, because after you go here, you're gonna be there about 4 or 5 hours. My buddy could not leave the chair for about 5 hours. I went and got him coffee. You can go to other shops and bring in food too. So I got him some pasta. But anyway, if you're in Amsterdam, Vincent van Gogh Museum, it's probably like a 10-minute taxi ride or half an hour walk. And then go to the Van Gogh Museum, pick yourself up a print of smoking skeletons smoking and probably a doobie. I think it does look like a doobie nemesis. And this will be after the museum, not before. Not before. Yeah, definitely. So now, speaking of, so this is part of the trivia. This is an incense burner, right? So I've got a base that it sits on, right? And those are air holes, and you put in incense in it, and then the smoke comes out the dragon's mouth. And I did put this in my backpack. It's quite lightweight, and I carried this all around the country that it's from. And the eyes kind of glow red when it goes, or it could be that I'm imagining that, but I'm pretty sure the eyes glow red, especially in the sunlight. So where do you think this is from? Trivia question. I will say it's from somewhere in Asia. Any guesses? All right. And I did, if you'll notice, yeah, that horn, the tip broke off. I broke my tip, folks. And can you see the gold? This is painted with gold. So if you see gold shimmering, That is not the light. That is. Oh, stop hitting the laptop, Steve. That yeah. See the raised edges. That is paint. That is gold paint, and the scales are individually carved. And yes, they are. They do have a little bits of gold on there. And why did I not dust this for the show? Dumbass. Anywho, so if you know how to fix a dragon's horn tip, Rusty Rivers, you probably know. I wouldn't be surprised. But this is one of my favorite things. I carried it all around this country and absolutely adore it. Love it. It's in my RV full time now. And see, can you see the horn on the shins? I think. Oh yeah, you can. The tip. It's like a spiky tip on the elbows. Hopefully you can. And all the scales have the gold as well. Even in the back, see the spine? That's gold paint right down. But it's not like a solid paint. It's sort of dusted somehow. And and the other thing, I cracked me wings. It they the wings did suffer some damage. The month in the back. Well, shit. How long was it? After I finished teaching English in Japan, I took the money that I had saved up because the money was pretty good. We didn't spend it all on booze and food and travel around Japan. I did save up some, and I went all around Asia, south, well, central. I didn't get far into the Philippines or Malaysia. I had to go to Australia because my younger brother was getting married, so I couldn't complete Philippines or Malaysia. Not that I blame you, little brother. I'll get there one day. But you know what country this is from, and you know how to repair said incense dragon. Um, Let me check. See, sorry, that was the mouse. Boy, I gotta say, this mouse. If you're gonna get a mouse, the M185, made in Vietnam. No shit. Comtel, Conatel. The Conatel mouse. Oh, it's a Logitech. Yeah. Damn. That's a damn. That's not a souvenir. I did not pick. I'm not saying that I picked this up in Vietnam. I did not. I picked this up like the other week in nearby town. But yeah, they make good stuff. I'll take Vietnamese stuff over Chinese stuff any day. They are not the same. They are not the same manufacturing standards whatsoever. Ladies are just better. Yes, the ladies' nipples are, I would agree. Hey, Max Redstone. Hello. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here, Max. Thank you very much for being here. Jason Love says Van Gogh, way ahead of you on many of his paintings. Oh yeah. Oh, are ya? Man, I'm starting to collect. If I go back to his museum, I'll get more for sure. And I would love to see your paintings if you have any Prince of Van Gogh, man. That's hell yeah. Come on and show us sometime. I'd love to see that. And good to see you again, DJ. Absolutely, Rusty Rivers. For those of you who have not, make sure Van Gogh is one of the finest artists of all time. I would absolutely agree. Couldn't agree more. Canadian Spider-Man, have you ever had barbecued camel? Max Redstone, I have not. It is coincidental that we were just talking about Vietnam just not a minute ago, because for my 33rd birthday in Hanoi in Vietnam, I was with some New Zealand friend and some Canadian backpacker friends that we'd met. And we were on this outside patio, but it was up like on the second story of a restaurant. So outdoor seating with a railing, and it was overlooking. I believe there's a lake in Hanoi, or a massive pond. Anyway, so we were inside of that, and I ordered. It was on the menu, camel's hump. Now they could have given me water buffalo or whatever. I wouldn't have known the difference, but it was fancy. There was lots of expensive things there and people there. So it said camel's hump. So I had that for my 33rd birthday. But it wasn't barbecued. No, it was grilled. It was darn good. It tasted like fatty beef, honestly, like a good fatty beef. Say Sam, no sunflowers. Jason Love, I don't understand what do you mean sunflowers? Sunflower. Oh, that's a Van Gogh painting, isn't it? Yeah. No, but you know what I do have? Thank you very much, DJ Playing us up and share the live. And that's maybe why we have more people joining us. Welcome to all the new people coming. Thank you. We've got 17 people watching, 18 people watching. Thank you very much for sharing out the live. Those of you who are kind enough to do that. I love getting new people in here because the more it's shared out and the more people hit the like, it'll let YouTube recommend it to maybe people that haven't been here before. So we have Sashis from Malaysia. We've got people from Tasmania that come in, molecular arts. You know, we've got Greek letters comes in here, Dinesis Larson. And thank you for that very much, DJ Play Nice. And yeah, doobie doo. Indeed. I think it was a doobie that he was smoking. Make sure that your subscription is active and that the alert bell is set to all, because otherwise you'll miss these streams. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. DJ Play Nice, you're always doing that. And don't think I don't recognize that and appreciate that, my friend. You know, if I ever get to 1 million subs, dude, you can co-host an entire year. That's funny. I was joking, of course. Yeah, incense. Like we haven't heard that 1,000 times. No, really, it is for incense. Really. Yes. Japan. Did I tell? Oh, I didn't tell you where it was from. Oh shit. Chiang Mai. I put it down and I didn't tell you where it was from. Chiang Mai. That is a fairly famous city in central north Thailand. If you go to Chiang Rai, that's even more north. Chiang means elephant because you can get Chiang beer, and it has a. Ooh, I have a label of that, but not. Ooh, we're gonna have to do this again for a second round, and I've got a label of Chiang beer here somewhere and behind me, stored away. And I've been to Ko Chang, Ko meaning island in Thai, and Chang meaning elephant. So this is Chiang in Chiang Mai in central Thailand. Carried it all around Thailand, and then down the Mekong to all through Laos. I guess it would be. They don't pronounce the S, so it's Lao, and so the whiskey there is Lao Lao. Stay away from the Lao Lao. Or just don't have more than one. Sashi! Sorry for yelling. Sashi, check out my dragon and my golden ball, my Kintama. Right, Sashi? So this is from Indonesia, and the people were guessing that it was from Thailand, which is it could look Thai. It does to me. It looks Thai, but. I did not get this. A friend gave this to me. This is the only thing that I'll show you tonight that I didn't get myself, other than the dolphin my brother sent me from Australia. But yeah, this is from Indonesia, my friend. And you being from a nearby country, hopefully you recognize that. The Philippines, Bangladesh. Wow, I've never been to the Philippines, Max Redstone. Never been to Bangladesh either. I have not. Ocean scented incense, exactly. Yeah. Thailand. Shit, I should have said that. Great, thanks for being here. China, also a good guess. Max Redstone got it. Thailand, yes, and Sashi also got it. Well, of course, because you have an advantage, don't you, Sashi? you're down in Malaysia there, so I guess that's from TJ Maxx. Uranus. Jason Love. I was expecting that from Nemesis. Or Kronos, wherever Kronos is. Cambodia. Ooh. Do I have it? I do. I have been to Cambodia. Do I have anything from Cambodia? Huh. I don't think so. The only thing I bought in Cambodia. Huh. I went to see Angkor Wat. I don't think I bought anything in Cambodia. Chinese Rick says, wow, so good. Hey, yeah, from the China show. He does. Just joking. It's pretty cool. Hey, you can joke around. You can make fun of me all you want. I don't get offended by what people say, so that's okay. But I know you wouldn't anyway. Super glue. Yeah, super glue. And what though? DJ Play Nice. How am I going to fix the dragon's horns tip? Now see, there's metal inside those wings. So I did try to push it back and glue it, but the metal is a springy type metal and it just tore away. So I'm going to have to fill the cracks and build onto it, maybe with sawdust and glue and some paint, and mix the paint in with the mixture. So, you know, you could turn that into a bong. I could. Don't think I haven't thought about that while camping, Citizen 333. Thailand or Cambodia? Yeah, Jason, absolutely. It was from Thailand. It's very detailed for shizzle. Man, that's why I fell in love with it. And it took me weeks to get over breaking that horn. Like, I'm still obviously not over it. What's it made of? That would determine what adhesive would be applicable. It looks like well, it looks like this is a wood. Like, this is a carved hollow branch of a real tree. You can tell it because it's routed out inside all the way through. It's like it was a dowel out of a tree, and then they stained it. So, and then the dragon itself, it looks like it was made from some sort of a composite, almost like a very fine sawdust that was somehow formed, and then, or it's a wood that I've never seen before. And there are many, believe me. I only know a fraction of the woods that are on the planet, but then it was carved. So it's either a formed sawdust combination from looking at the breaks. Well, no, that's wood. But the wings were made separate and then jammed in and carved. I'll damned if I know. That's the answer. Whoever did that is good. I don't know. Hey, Rancor Steve, you so did. I know. I am glad you're here, Rancor Steve. Thank you so much. Loving that firearms video you put out the other day. If someone wants to drop Rancor Steve's YouTube link in the chat, he did an excellent bang bang target shoot, which was, I loved it. Super glue and baking soda will build up, fill it here, almost all material. DJ Play Nice, thank you. I will seriously do that. That's, you know what? I got that in 2005, so it's been 20 years coming. Thank you for that. Drill 2 holes, 1 in each piece, and use a little piece of wire for support, and use super glue for the wings. If I can't fill it, and if it keeps cracking, I could use wire. Oh, you mean for the horn? Right, of course. It would be a peg. Hashtag Keiko pegs. Yeah, absolutely. For attaching the horn into what's left of the horn. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I've done that with other things before, so that would absolutely work. I don't need a mouse. I'll just move my fridge. Don't need to get a moose. I'll just move. Is that? No, that's mouse. Sorry. I'll just move my fridge. Remember when computer mice had balls? Yeah, I do. Souvenir mouse you picked up at the factory. Exactly. Hail, Rancor Steve. Long time no see. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, Stormbringer. -3N. Or -Den. Stormbringer Den. Dan. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. Huge fan of Van Gogh, and I've seen you've seen them but have yet to own. Okay. And Stormbringer. Well, if you're calling him captain, then you know Rusty Rivers. And if you know Rusty Rivers, my friend, there's no obligation with this, but I absolutely am going to add you as a moderator, a standard moderator. No obligations with that whatsoever. Let's just see how many YouTube will let me do. I think we're got to be 100 by now. You had camel ass. It was, yeah, you know. Oh, hey, FKHC. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, my friend. It very well could have been camel ass. It was camel hump on the menu, but who knows? Maybe that was the English. Wouldn't that be funny if the Vietnamese did say camel ass, but the English translation for the tourist said camel hump? Because I can't read Vietnamese. It's not even close to Japanese in similarity. That would be funny. I can't even remember any Vietnamese, actually. Spent 3 weeks there and can't remember any Vietnamese. I've seen many of his works, Van Gogh, though I need to seek more. And that smoking skeleton is cool. It really is cool. And you had to get a mouse pad. I don't have a mouse pad, but I should get one. Oh, with the one with the ball. Yeah, that's right, Citizen. Those mice, you did need a mouse pad. Captain, when you're taking the ship out for some videos, man, I'd love to see those. Thumbs up the show and reload when it ends and leave a comment. It only takes a moment and it does mean a lot. You are absolutely right, DJ Planet, and thank you for promoting this channel. It does only take a minute to do that, and if there's interaction with the video, YouTube will promote us more, and then we'll get some more friends in here. And it's very glad to have you, a new friend, Stormbringer. So you're definitely a friend of Rusty's. You're a friend of this channel. That's for sure. I'm finishing the new bottom job before I can take her out, Storm. What kind of a man can tell the difference between barbecue water buffalo hump and camel hump? Just kidding. It's true. That is very true. Just watch your UFO drone video with the Wildcats. Cool stuff. Oh, if you want to drop a link to that video, please go ahead, Rusty. That would, or if you've got any animal videos that you want to drink, I know you've got an excellent animal video that I saw. I guess it was I don't think it was this week. I think it was last week. So if you want to drop any links to your animal videos, please go ahead. Thanks for being here, old man bird. I really appreciate it. So the chat is fantastic, but you came here to see stuff. So I will show you. And again, apologies to anti-derivative. My apologies to anti-derivative Jill, but they drop this. What country is this from? They drop these on the streets. People pick them up because it looks like money, but it's an advertisement. And yes, YouTube, that is safe. All these girls are well above age, and we'll just leave it this far out because there are some graphic photos. Well, those two. Oh, nope, that's the wrong side. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, those are. Do you know what country that is from? And it's a genius way to, if you want people to pick up your advertising, shape it like money, and then put your advertising on it and drop it all over the streets. And we're still on YouTube, right? Well, I'm not for kids. Everyone knows I'm not for kids. I have it listed as not for kids. What country would that be from? Genius advertising. My apologies again to anti-derivative Jill and Tiger Stripes and Carla and anyone else. Don't many temples have incense burners? Yes, they absolutely do. 100%. They absolutely do. You are correct. Let's see. Old man Bird. Yes, he is. And he's got a lot of interest. You both. Rusty Rivers, I would love to be a fly on the wall with you and Old Man Bird swapping stories. You both are very impressive gentlemen from what I've seen, and I bet you have a lot of stories. Well, we know grilled Wookie is extra chewy. Ha ha! I just got it as I was reading it. Yeah, Storm, I tease the hell out of those little demons. You're good. And hail Sashi. And hello, salute to Muddy Waters. Wow, salute Spider-Man, Muddy Waters. Now that is one artist that I have great respect for. I only know a few of his songs, and I couldn't even name one, but I have listened to him on repeat many times in my youth. Have you been to Canada? I have. I was there when I was born. I know that. Holiday in Cambodia. It was. If you go to Sihanoukville, apparently now it's built up and it's not as nice, and the Chinese have overrun it. But in 2005, Sihanoukville in Cambodia was like a cheaper Thailand as far as I was concerned. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely. Nemesis Jinx. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see. Lemon pie and Nemesis. That's why you have to say, and then you jinxed each other. Well, oh, yeah, exactly. DJ Play Nice. Double jinx. Generally, fancy incense holders are from Cambodia and to the east, says Sashi. Really? Yeah. Well, that maybe the guy that sold it to me in the market had traveled from Cambodia. I mean, I bought it in Thailand. That does not mean it was made in Thailand. That is a good point. But I don't know. What kind of tariffs do they have? Captain Rusty Rivers. Hey, Y'all, this old man bird. I'll start over. Captain Rusty Rivers. Hey, y'all, this can ruin you, but this is just a barracuda. I like barracuda. I have seen. Ooh, speaking of, one of the souvenirs that I picked up, some of the souvenirs I've picked up around the world, and I'm sorry for the microphone, is fish charts. Fish of the Galapagos, right? And I'll speak. Oh, this is perfect with Captain Rusty Rivers in the chat. Maybe you can see those. Hopefully you can. I don't know if you can read them. What's that? Oh, that's a large banded blenny with a B, blenny. I don't know why that is. Ooh, and I saw one of these, a Moorish idol. A Moorish idol. Saw one of those. That was cool. Oh, let's see the. Oh, do you want to see sharks? Where's Kronos? He loves sharks. Those are sharks in the Galapagos. And yes, I went snorkeling in the Galapagos and I did not get eaten by a shark. And let's see. Garden eel, trumpet fish, and cornet fish, and then a seahorse. Hopefully you can read those, folks. But those are all. Oh, this is not a barracuda. It's a picuda. Huh, what do you know? Now, are there barracudas? There are barracudas. Or, well, you know what? I'm not sure there are. Did I see a barracuda? I don't think so. In the Galapagos. But you know where I did see barracuda was in Australia on the Great Barrier Reef. And where's the barracuda there? I'm sure they would surely. Oh, yeah, there we go. The chevron barracuda. And I saw this guy. I saw lots of this guy right in the middle. You see the long, skinny one in the middle? That's a chevron barracuda. Saw lots of him. Yeah, lots of those guys. The red emperor snapper, the red and white one right there. That's a pretty one to see. But anyway, yeah. So fish charts, and they're waterproof, and they come with a rubber band. Well, not rubber, a plastic band that you can put around your wrist. So you're out there. One of the courses when I was doing my advanced open water, one of the sub courses you can take is as a naturalist, a subspecialty, I guess you'd call it, is a naturalist. And so you learn to identify fish. So I picked up that. And then where's... Ooh, okay. That's I have one from Cozumel that shows all the dive sites in Cozumel, which is on the eastern coast of Mexico in the Yucatan. And also one, and they have the fish on them as well. They've got lots and lots of fish on them. That's the Cozumel. And this is, Utila. Utila is in Honduras. It's in the Caribbean. And it is, I think, the cheapest place in the Americas to get professional quality dive instructor. You can get your dive license there by Australian dive instructors that are there for a couple of years, or from England, or English speaking American, Canadian. So you can get top quality professional training. The dive schools are owned and run by natives of Honduras there, for actual Hondurans, but they are smart. They get backpackers and to come, and who are, or maybe what do you call them, expats who are living there, and they will teach in native English tongue, which it doesn't, being taught by someone where the English isn't their first language. Scuba diving is pretty scary for some people, so you'd do better if your business had native English speakers coaching. But they also, of course, they had Honduran speaking people as well for the Hondurans that wanted to come. I think it was back in 2014. I think for $250 you could get your basic scuba diving license, as opposed to $400 in Australia in 2001. So yeah, great to see you guys here. Thank you. Yes, let's get resin. Yeah, resin. Uh, I love resin. Yes, Captain Rivers. I am home. Oh, hey, Carla Burton. Thank you for being here. I'm just trying to get through some of the. I don't. I, I don't. Well, I might have to do this in 2 or 3 goes. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. I didn't. I'm packing up. See, so I was. I was just going through all my stuff. Carla is here. Thank you for being here, Carla. I will. I will give me about 15 minutes, Carla, and I'd love to have you on if you have time. And oh, you know Muddy? Oh, well then, if you know Muddy, there are no obligations with this Muddy Waters, and I am a fan of Muddy Waters. But if you're a friend of Rusty's, let me just add you as a moderator so that there we go. So that your name will be blue. Any friend of the channel gets to be gets to be. It's not that much of a privilege, but I like to see how many blue names we can have. So, oh, what is this, by the way? This is, yeah, excellent. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is my dive logbook because I didn't get my I got my dive license and my rescue diver in all my dive training on the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, but I did go for a 10 dive 4-day, or was it a 3-day vacation in Utila in Honduras. And this is my dive logbook. If anyone knows what a dive logbook is, that's what they look at. That's what they look like. So it's basically a chart of your depth, and it has all kinds of, it has your location. Oh, this is in Cozumel, right? The first couple would be in Honduras. Thetis Reef, no, Utila, Honduras. Okay, Utila, Honduras. So yeah, and so basically you plot your dive, and you describe what you saw, and then it gets a stamp, and your dive partner signs it, and then it's all official. And that basically it's a logbook of your dives, so that if you go anywhere and they question how much experience you have, you can just haul out your dive, and plus it's a souvenir. You can go back and read. Oh, well, I mean, is that a good idea? I can read a little bit. Okay, let's read this. See, I'll do this one right here. It's Palancar Bricks. It's in Cozumel, dive number 76. Ooh, March 6th, 2023. Time in the water 9:40. Time out 10:30. So 50-minute dive. Started with 300 bar. That's 2,000. Sorry, 3,000 psi. Cozumel uses psi. Ending with 500 psi. You don't want to come back with more than that, otherwise you get in trouble. And then it describes visibility was 20 meters plus. Depth was 30 meters. That's 100 feet for about 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Because once you're down that deep, you spend a lot more time at 20 meters, 15 meters. It says a drift dive on a sunny morning. Big core. So a drift dive is when you're sort of drifting with the current. So the boat will come and pick you up instead of you going back to the boat. But it's not far. It's all of it is within sight. Big coral reef with swim through tunnels, lots of parrotfish, blue tangs, and a 2-foot stingray. A 2-foot turtle swam above us. Small groups of 3. A small group. There was 3 of us plus the DM, and the DM is a dive master, and his name was Gerardo. And there's his stamp right there at the bottom, and his dive number. And that was that was that. So that's what I hope that was somewhat interesting. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll show you some more cool stuff in case that wasn't interesting. All right. How about this is what language and what book are we looking at? Hi, Carla Burton. This is a lot of fun. I'd better not have a mouse, says Jason Love. A moose bit my sister. Jeez, don't even have a sister. Who did the moose bite? Says Jason Love. Buenos nachos, Tim. Thank you for being here, everyone. Really appreciate it. We have close to 20 people in here. I'm off today. It's Friday here. Oh, wicked. Excellent. Thank you for being here, Tim. Really appreciate it. Any idea what book this is? Now, when, right? You'd think that this would be the start of the book. Oh, but it's not. That's the start of the book. See? You start here, and yeah, I was taking notes. Sorry about the microphone, folks. Damn it. All right, let's put the microphone in one spot so I'm not rubbing. I'm sorry about all the rubbing. Let's straighten that out right now. And yeah, see, I had to take notes. But as you can see, and you start from right to left and up to down, and you go down. So if you haven't guessed yet, that is Finding Nemo in Japanese. Bangkok, Thailand, Russian, Belgium, Thailand, Poland. Oh, yes. Damn it. I am not doing a good job of this. That is Poland. Oh, wrong. Sorry, YouTube. That is Poland. Thank you. I'm farther behind than I thought. Shoot. Oh my goodness, says Carla. Tushistan. Yes, Tushistan is a good guess. Fake money, not even the kind many nations use. Oh, I get what you're saying there, Jason Love. Very keen. Philippines. That was Poland. What's the Polish currency? The zlotsky, isn't it? It's either the currency or their leader. We said hi to you early because we knew you would be there. That is true. Plus, on the website would be Poland, I think. Philippines is PH. The PL on the website. Exactly, my friend. You got it, Sashi. Thanks, Sashi. That makes more sense. Old Man Bird. Yes, I had some work to do, so I was late. Delicious hybrid flower. So, did he ever say where the lingerie-looking money was from? No, sorry. Damn it. Wheel of fish, lemon pie. Nope. Sorry. I'll get better once I get professional. Inquiring minds want to know. Beverly. See, that's a way of keeping you here longer, isn't it? I'm smart. Smart like a fox. Did you make it to 42 Wallaby Way in Sydney? Andy Masterson. Hey, Andy Masterson. Thanks for being here, my friend. I don't know where. I walked all over Sydney. I went to an area called Victoria Cross down by the naval docks. Harry's Cafe de Wheels sells delicious Australian pies there, the meat pies. They've got a pea floater that has mushy peas on top, and it's so good. I do not know where 42 Wallaby Way is in Sydney. I went all over. I know there's at the top of the Sydney Harbour, on the top of the hill where the Sydney Harbour Bridge goes into the Sydney side. There's an observatory at the top of that hill that you can actually get great views of looking down onto the bridge. I mean, it's not that tall, but it's tall enough for an observatory. An observatory. Who wants to drink from a fire hose? Like when you're in prison? I don't know. Dive site map. There's a dive bar map. Yes, I bet you there is, Sashi, especially in Bangkok. Yep. Get your spatula at Spatula City, Old Man Bird. You don't want to be a claustrophobic. No, diving, you definitely don't want to be a claustrophobic. Do you love that movie? What movie are you two referring to? And hell, thank you for being here. I don't have to come on. Spidey, you're doing a good job. I didn't want to make the screen it's not that I don't love having you here, Carla, but I don't want to make, unless you want to be off screen, but I didn't want to make the screen any smaller. I mean, you're always, but that's kind of rude. So It's up to you. But I'd love to have you, but I do want to have the screen big so I can show some people some stuff. It never gets old for most people, for sure. Oh, thank you, Muddy Waters. Absolutely. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, and Stormbringer as well. You got the blue. Got to roll out. Thanks, DJ Planets, for all your promotion, man. You're always a big promoter of this channel. Thank you. Oh, hey, Pleasant Valley Picker. Thank you for being here, my friend. Absolutely. Watch this link after my stream, not during, please and thank you. But yeah, thank you for being here, Pleasant Valley Picker. We're just showing some things that I picked up around the world. Thumb up, a reload, thumbs up the show, reload when it ends, and leave a comment. It only takes a moment, and it means a lot. Well, thank you so much for saying that, DJ Play Nice. Make sure that your subscription is active and the alert bell is set to an all. Appreciate that. Nemesveen, yes. Cozumel, you've been to Cozumel. You know all about it. And yes, that is very excellent advice, DJ Play Nice. If you are in crisis or know someone who is, dial 988 and or 1-800-273-TALK. Don't want to talk? Then you can text the word TALK to 741741 and get assistance there. Local help is always available. That is very important, DJ Planus. And in Canada, dial 988. In the UK, dial 0800-689-5652. And in Australia, dial 131114. And you can get assistance there. I love all the Australian emergency numbers are sets of 2 digits that are easy to remember. And I'm sure that's Carla messaging. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, Andy Masterson. Of course. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, is the address that Finding Nemo from the movie. Now, of course, I remember it there. Thank you, Andy. Utila, the world's second largest coral reef after Australia, the Great Barrier Reef. Yep, absolutely, old man bird. That, and on the other side of Australia, not a lot of people know about what's the reef? Does anyone know on Western Australia, all up and down the coast? And it's a huge reef too, and it's got some good stuff, and it has something the Great Barrier Reef doesn't have. It has whale sharks. I didn't see one there. I saw it in Thailand on Koh Tao Island, Turtle Island. But they have whale sharks that are seasonal. They go past Shark Bay, Turquoise Bay, and this reef. It starts with an N. Does anyone know it? My other phone died. I'm back. Hey, Captain Rusty Rivers. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'm glad you're joining us and making an effort to come back. Sir, I appreciate that. You are a gentleman and a scholar, and I certainly appreciate you being here. And that, of course, goes for Jason Love, and it double goes for Andy Masterson. Take care. I'm going to bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Well, thank you for being here, Andy. Before you go, I would like to show you some artwork. This is from Cuba, and it's I believe it's wrong way. I believe it's stretched on canvas. It's canvas stretched on wood, I mean. And yeah, this is a Bodega del Medio center store, center bodega, bodeguita. That's a smaller bodega, smaller store. Is that central small store? Is that the correct translation, old man bird? In Cuba. Yeah, love this painting. And before you go to bed, Andy Masterson, I did get a matching one from Cuba, as well as one. I did get a matching one from Cuba, as well as. See, how do you like that? And again, it's just it's framed and stretched canvas. I did promise artwork tonight. Oh, sorry, shouldn't show someone's license plate. That's a Cuban license plate, though, so I think it's okay. But yeah, there you go. And I got this. Oh, where did I get this, folks? Where is this from? Sashi, you shouldn't even get to guess, man. I'm kidding, but Where do you think that's from? Thank you for being here, Andy Masterson. I really appreciate you being here, my friend. 2 a.m. Wow, you took the time out to join us at 2 a.m. Wow, thank you, Andy Masterson. Anyone, any idea where that was from? If you said Thailand, you'd be correct because those are the tuk-tuks. And you don't believe me, that says Thai something gallery. Thai photo gallery. Oh, too bad the address is. Yeah, the email address was all smudged out. Shoot. Ooh, and you know what else I have? This is a brochure from that I at the hotel I stayed at in Casablanca. This is Hotel Central, and if you want to know where it is, it's right beside the port. So you can see it like it's sort of an industrial port, but it's also near a park, and you can see the water, and it's 300 dirhams a night, which is oh shit, $30 a night, I think, something like that. And yeah, that's the lobby. That is the lobby in Casablanca in Morocco. And ooh, it has the German consulate and ooh, it has all the consulates right there because it's right in the center. Ooh, and can you see that's the world's second largest mosque? And it's massive, and holy shit, is it impressive. And it's disturbing how many poor people are around the neighborhood, and that thing is like opulent, doesn't even begin to describe it. But there's that's Hotel Central. That's the building, and it says that right up there. So yeah, that's what you're looking at, folks. And I'm not paid by these guys. This is just where I stayed, and I thought you might like to see it. And there's the city. That's looking away from the port. You can go up on the roof. This hotel has a rooftop, and you can go up and take pictures and have your meals and do whatever. And every like 3 times a day. Does anyone know what that is? And what happens 3 times a day? That's damn loud. That's the tower from this. That's the second largest mosque in the world, right in Casablanca. Not far. If you're not even into mosques, you know what? Rick's Cafe Americano, made famous in the movie Casablanca, is just not far from there. It's a short walk from there. So at least go see that. Yeah, that's a minaret, and the call to prayer happens like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times a day. Dungeon Master, yes. DM, man, I was wondering if you were going to make that joke. Yeah, Dive Master, also Dungeon Master. Both are relevant to me. I wish to become a Dive Master. That's my next step after Rescue Diver now. Yeah, Dive Master, I think I could get it in 2 months of solid training whenever I have 2 months where I'm not working near an ocean. Thank you for being here, Andy. That is fantastic. Andy Masterson, you know what, buddy? Holy shit. I bet you Andy makes well, he's a toy maker. He's a master toy maker. And I bet you he could repair the nose on me dragon. I bet you he could repair that cracked nose. And I bet you he could repair the cracked horn. Yeah. I bet you he could. Shoot. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Ooh, you know what? Here's a postcard of another incredible building. That was it. You know what? It was maybe more impressive. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, it was more impressive. That's a hard thing to top than the second largest mosque in Casablanca. This is La Alhambra. La Alhambra. That's a postcard, and that's from Granada in southern Spain, right on the Mediterranean. Those are hand carved, folks. Those pillars, every square inch, I believe it's sandstone. This fortress has many different parts. It was added on. It was a Moorish held fortress, and that's when you can recognize that kind of artwork. Even the ceilings, and I saw that in real life, and I, I I couldn't even describe it. I wish I would have had a really professional video camera there at the time, but yeah, there it is. In case you can't understand my pronunciation, yeah, Granada. That is La Alhambra. Incredible, unbelievable building. What else do we have? Ooh, I picked this up. Ooh, speaking of rescue diver, I had to pick this up as part of my training. Dangerous sea creatures in Australia and the Great Barrier Reef off Cairns. I recommend Cairns Dive Center. They don't pronounce the R. I know there's an R in it, but they pronounce it like tin cans because they're Australian. That's why. And it shows you all kinds of, situations. And then it tells you it has a comprehensive identification guide, over 300 full color photos, natural history and biology, injury prevention advice, first aid management. So there you go. And it shows all kinds of creatures that's a blue ring octopus there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, really handy book to have. Oh yeah, here's what it looks inside. So it's got pictures of the animals, and then it has their habitat. And this was an excellent. Oh, well, there we go. There's triggerfish right up on top, and it gives advice for triggerfish and what to do if you do get attacked by them. So yeah, really excellent. Yeah, and it's got symbols that show you whether it's poisonous or whether it's just venomous, and yeah, all kinds of things. Awesome souvenir as well. Part of the dive training, but also an excellent souvenir. Ooh, and speaking of Morocco, this I cut out of a magazine in, I got to dim this down, the capital of Morocco. If anyone knows what the capital of Morocco, oh shoot, you can probably read my writing, but it's Rabat, and this was in a magazine. That's what it looks like. This is not my photo. This is one of the Rabat local magazines, and it's right on the water. It's Rabat is Morocco, of course, has the Mediterranean right there, and then it's got the Atlantic. This is on the Atlantic coast, I believe, and that's where Rabat is, and that's what it looks like from the water. But yeah, I thought, you know what, that's a gorgeous picture. It's faded in the sun because it's been around, but why not cut it out and frame it, because it's better than a lot of the pictures that I could take. Now, also, does anyone recognize? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to stand up for this. Oh, and speaking, if you do go to Cairns, before you get trained or before you go snorkeling, go here. Reef Teach in Cairns, Australia. They will give you an hour-long demonstration that you will remember on how to identify the fish. And you can learn how to identify, I remember, angelfish and all kinds of different, the sunfish are like big frying pans. And yeah, there's their location right there in Cairns. So go. Now, Paddy, an Irishman, Irish Australian, he's not teaching anymore because he retired, but he had a protege that was pretty much doing the course word for word the way that he did. Funny thing, this card is from 2001. They told me that the Great Barrier Reef would only have 20 years left, and it wouldn't be around 20 years in the year 2021. Well, it's actually doing better than it's done in a long time. Actually, it's doing just fantastic. 85% of it is doing better than it's done in a couple of decades. And I was there in person back in 2016. Again, went to the same exact dive sites with the same dive company, CDC, Cairns Dive Center, and the exact same spots, and they hadn't changed. now that was 15 years. They had not changed. They were as good as ever. So that's personal experience. Now, who's this guy? Because I picked this up in his hometown. No, not in his, where this movie was shot. And if you know where it was shot, then yeah. And who this guy is. And if I said Craig's Hut, would that mean anything to ya? That's Jim Craig, man from Snowy River. And it's in the Victoria. Is it the Victoria Mountains? I don't know if it's part of the Victoria Mountains, but it's in a town called Mansfield. And I rode horses that were children or descendants of the horses used in that film. And my guide, Mr. McCormick, was an extra in that film. And he still does McCormick's trail rides. He did just a little while ago. And I thought that was pretty cool. And what else? Ooh. You know what? We're going to boost it up a little bit here. And sorry, get back to the chat. I trained in a dive bar. So many nasty bars. This says PvP. I was wondering if anyone was going to make that joke. Christine. Ooh. Oh. Christine. Mm-hmm. You don't say. Japanese Finding Nemo. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, looks like Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo in Vietnamese, Carla Burton. No, Tibetan. No. Oh, shit. I'm far behind. Damn it. Weekend wind down. Hey, thanks for being here, Pleasant Valley Picker. I appreciate it. I'm diving this summer off Pensacola, Florida. Oh, man. I would love to. I'd love to go diving off Florida. My father got his license, dive license in Florida, but I have not. I've been to Florida, but for some reason, I just keep ending up at Walt Disney World. Not by choice. Once was. Anyway, yes, it was a girl. It's a cookbook, Andy Masterson says. Japanese books and comics are read back to front. That is true. Yep, true, Sashi. Poland. Wow. Yeah, that was definitely from Poland. Susan Dolan. Hey, thank you for being here, Susan Dolan. Thank you very much for being here. And PvP saying hello. Lemon. Sorry, I got your name wrong. Picker, Susan Dolan. Indeed. Well, PvP is a great way to address him. Nice and friendly. It is a joke, Carla Burton. Yeah, I figured you knew. You went by the docks. Insert joke here. I did go by the docks. Weird Al Canadian Spider-Man UHF. Man, I love that movie, Jason Love. Absolutely. Spidey, have you ever watched the Australian show Water Rats? You're darn right I have, PvP. I love that show. You know what? There's a movie with Bruce Willis that reminded me of Water Rats. Can't recall what it's called. Good night, Andy, says Carla Burton. And you've seen Water Rats is fantastic. Parrothead, hello to you, sir. I'm just showing a couple of souvenirs that I've taken around. The stream I sent is hilarious, says PvP. Oh, wicked. Well, thank you. I will check that out. I usually try to check everything out that's put in chat after the show, of course. And it was a great show. All right. Awesome. Nice. Old Man Bird says, very good translation, Steve, sir. Oh, really? Okay, thank you. The Cuban translation was okay. Cleveland. I won't guess. I already know, says Sashi. Okay, good. That's fair. I'm kidding. It was from Thailand, yeah. Exactly. Thailand. Is that the one online? You got it, Carla Burton. I don't know what you mean by that. Remember, we found one you stayed at. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Call to prayer. Bingo. 5 times a day. Minaret, call to prayer, says Old Man Bird. The first time I heard one in Cairo freaked me out. All the cars stop. You told me about being in Cairo, Old Man Bird. That is so impressive. I've never been there. My friend, I'd love to hear more about. If you ever want to come on the show and talk about Cairo, even if you don't have pictures, I don't care. We'll look at pictures and you can talk about it. I would be honored and thrilled if you ever had time to do that. I know you're a busy guy. Sashi says depends on which system they adhere to, Shia or Sunni. One does 3 calls to prayer, the other does 5. Okay. That's why I was confused then, and I think I said 3 and 5, and I didn't know why. Thank you, Sashi. Old Man Bird says if Andy could make the 3 Spideys pointing at each other, but one of them could be Canadian Spider-Man, that would be awesome. That would be fine. Captain Rusty River says Mississippi and Australia have one thing in common: everything is trying to kill you. That is true, Cap. That's what everyone says, Captain Rusty Rivers. But I was I was all through the rainforest and places I shouldn't have been, wandering through bush without trails and doing stupid things. And if I didn't die from a poisonous, I did get well. I don't know if I'll try and tell it short. It doesn't matter. I was going into a work cabin. I was staying on a farm, a hobby farm, shooting parrots to keep them from eating the apples, and also during after because I shot the irrigation, so I learned how to do irrigation repair. I told that story, but I was staying at a little workhouse, and it's where the men workers stay, and it's called in slang, it's called a donger. Yes, because of dicks. But the donger is, and I was staying there. Friends of mine were running the Fobby harm, and I was staying in the donger. And I remember I was at the big house having meals and supper well after dark and some wine with those guys. And I went back to the donger and there was no lights and I had to go inside to turn on the light switch. Well, I opened the screen door and I walked through because the main door was open for ventilation. And I opened the screen door. It was leading up to Christmas their time, or Christmas, so it was summer their time. And there was a big spider web, and I walked through it unknowing because it was dark. And the thing that hangs out a lot there is redback spiders, and they will bite you, and they will make you very sick, and they can kill weak or the children or weak people. And so I rushed in and flicked on the light and went right to the bathroom to the mirror, and I started checking my whole body, still covered in spider web, checking my body for a redback spider. I was in shorts and a t-shirt. There was no spiders on me, but that freaked the shit out of me. And that's really the only. I mean, I've seen stingrays and sharks, and I chased a dugite, which is a 6.5-foot snake that'll bite you. It's not poisonous, but chased it through the lawn because I was shooting it at it with a 22. The 22 wasn't sighted, and I missed the son of a gun. The very next thing we did was sighting the 22 after he was gone. But I was laying down on the lawn, getting like prone, getting a great shot. I didn't realize how this was before I saw him move. I did not know that those friggin' things can fly. And I'm like 10 feet from him thinking I'm a safe distance, or maybe it was 15. I was not a safe distance. Anyway, but they're not poisonous, but they're big and they bite. And he ran off after the second shot. And me and the Australian friend of mine chase him across the lawn. I don't know why we were chasing him. And then he goes into the long grass and we run about 15, 20 feet into the long grass. And I look at him, can you still see him? He says, no, I thought you could. Shit. We run back out of the long grass. So those are the incidents I've had with wild animals in Australia. But the cold kills more people in Canada than all the wild animals combined in Australia. Rabat, Max Redstone, you got it. Rabat. Yep, capital of Morocco. Darn it, Spotty. You got Hello Mara, Hello Fada by Alan Sherman running through my head. That's a great song. Morocco. Indeed. You're both right, Carla. Yeah, Rabat, capital of Morocco. Indeed, says Nemesis of Eden. Actually, I've got something else I want to show you. Where did that go? No. Oh, that's somewhere. Ooh, here's something. Can anyone guess where this is and what season? See, it's one of these guys, and it rolls up. It rolls up kind of like parchment. And yes, it's from China. Do you know what part of China? Apparently, that is Spring, southern China, in Gangshuo, right, just a little ways from Hong Kong. Really, I got that at a market. Too bad I can't pronounce it correctly. Ooh, and I have a matching one. So that was spring. This is summer. See, and it comes with nice little ribbon, mauve ribbon that you can hang it by, and it rolls up into a parchment, and it's made of like a woven material. It's a paper, but it's got like diamond crossed. You know, it's a woven paper, and I believe it's handmade paper. So yeah, I hope you like that. That is summer in southern China, according to this artist. I can't read Chinese, but maybe Sashi can. Maybe Sashi can. There, increase the monitor. Does that bring up the light a little? I think it does. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that is, it is a print as opposed to like hand painted. It is a print, but I thought it was gorgeous. There you go. Now, what else? Oh, okay. I can. Now, this. Does anyone know what this is? Does anyone know what this is? And where it's from? Well, the tape was a repair job, but it does this. Made of paper. And if you guessed Asahi Biru from Japan, you put a light in it, or a little candle, and you hang it, and it's a hanging paper lantern. And that is Sa He B that stretches Biru like kangaroo. I remember that kanji because it looks like a kangaroo kind of, but B, and that stretches the B. See, this is a yeah, Biru. So Asahi Biru, Asahi beer. Yes, and I got 2 of these. Great souvenir from Tokyo. Love that thing. Ooh, Old Man Bird. You might be able to read that. I picked this up. It's a real. I picked it up right at the wrestling location, right at the Giant Sports Arena. And these were all the matches. It was an advertisement. And if you guessed Mexican wrestling, then you were right. That's not the only thing I picked up. Now, some of you may have seen this before, but love this thing. And see, you could lace it up in the back. Yeah, gotta love this thing. But I have definitely shown that before. Now, I did promise Old Man Bird a didgeridoo. Hey, Rod.
Hey,
Uh, Good to see you, man. I'm just showing off the didgeridoo. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining.
just barely staying awake. I just saw that you're on, and I'm just like, I'm gonna try and at least say hello.
Oh, well,
And I'm like,
thanks for
oh,
coming on, man. I appreciate it.
yeah, no worries.
I'm just gonna make you small because I was just. Have you seen a didgeridoo in real life, Rod?
Yes, my brother-in-law showed me. He's gone.
Yes. Ooh, so this, and it says right here, that's the mouthpiece, and it has beeswax there, right? And you're supposed
Yeah,
to form the beeswax to your individual mouth. And this says it's made from eucalyptus, and it's the Jumaru tribe, and they're in
right on.
West Queensland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and you can tell that it wasn't reamed out by a machine because it's not uniform. It was eaten out by termites, Rod.
Oh,
They put it
wow.
on a termite, and can you see you can see the light at the end?
Barely, but yeah.
Well, you can barely see it because it's all curved inside because it's natural, not made by a machine like a lathe. So the termites eat it all out because the inside is, and yes, there's jokes there, Sashi, but and it's intricately carved, and apparently eucalyptus. Can you Do you have any musical ability with wind instruments, Rod?
Not really, no.
But I mean, as you can see, this is. See if we can. Not even gonna try, folks.
Huh.
Yeah. Did you hear a little bit of it, Rod?
Oh, yeah. I know. It's the. Yeah. No, trust me.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man, the Aboriginals had so many different ways of making music. They even had a stick on a rope. You might have seen in Crocodile Dundee. They swing it
Yep.
around to make
Yep.
music, and I considered buying one of those, but you can only carry so much around when you're backpacking, eh?
Those were cool.
Have you seen The Man from Snowy River? And it is an amazing poem, Carla. You're right.
Yep. Yes, I have.
Isn't that? I was just telling the folks I was fortunate enough to have the ability to go on a horse ride and I saw Craig's hut, and it was just an amazing experience.
Cool.
I don't know what I did with the post, but yeah, you're just in time. I think I've been going for about an hour now.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Holy
Hour
shit.
and 40.
Hour and 43 minutes. There's just so much to go through here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We love Disney, but Disney World, but Disneyland is way more efficient for rides. Okay. I've not been to Disneyland, only Disney World. How about you, Rod?
I've been to Disneyland, but this is 1977.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've never been to Disneyland, but someday maybe. I have not met Susan Dolan. I know of Japanese Spider-Man, but I've never met him. I did go all over Japan in the summer, Nemesis. No, that was China, definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
do you mind reading what Sashi says, please?
Let's see. Sashi 4440 says traditional paper made from wood fiber. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't read Chinese, but I can only speak some dialects. Wow, the fact that you can speak some dialects is impressive, Sashi.
Yeah. My brother-in-law taught me how to use a bullwhip, like on the Man from Snowy River.
Yeah. Isn't that's a crazy dangerous weapon, hey? Or tool, I guess.
Yep.
Wheel of fish.
Yeah.
Did you manage to get yourself?
Well, no, I'd never hit myself because he taught me correctly. So
Okay. Excellent. That's
Yeah.
well, luckily. And
No,
ooh,
it was a lot of fun.
a lot of work, I bet. Hello. Hi, Greek letters, hanging paper lantern. I have the impression CSM is trying to tell us something in code. No,
Huh.
nothing illegitimate. No. Um, Pepsi, yeah, no, Asahi beer was the paper lantern, and I thought it was awesome. Luchador Spidey. Yep, that's it. The luchador wrestling in Mexico is fantastic. That's a proper COVID mask. Says, oh man, Greek letters. I should have worn that into stores during COVID. You know what?
Huh.
That would have been funny.
Huh.
Haven't seen that, says Carla. Rod Thunderheart. Yep, he's here with us. Thank you. And I'm glad you sound like you are tired. I'm glad you were able to pop in at least, Rod. I'm not going to go too much longer.
As I said, I'm literally like just barely staying conscious here. Like,
Well, I'm gonna do a bonfire stream during the day in the next few days, and hopefully,
nice.
if you're around, I'd love to. I'd love to have it maybe on a Saturday if you're around. I'll send you a message for sure.
I should be okay. And yeah,
Boys,
and actually, next Saturday I've got another pipe ceremony to attend. So
oh nice.
yeah,
That's wicked. I've never traveled. I've never traveled to one or seen one, but it's something someday. Someday, I know they do them. A good friend of mine helps organizes them. My friend Percy, back in he's part of the Maliseet tribe in the Maliseet band, part of New Brunswick, and they've got a huge uh I think it's like a traditionally made teepee. I've never seen it up close, but they do pipe ceremonies inside.
huh, nice.
Eucalyptus is for the respiratory medicine. I've heard of that, Greek letters. I have heard of eucalyptus for that. Rod Thunderheart. Hail, everyone. Indeed, there are jokes to be
Yeah,
made. I won't go there, says Sashi. Nemesis, the koalas are high all the time. That is what I've heard. Spidey blew a pipe. I hope you heard a little bit of the didgeridoo. It's a dildo flute. Excellent. I love multitasking.
it's hilarious.
Well, some lonely Australian didgeridoo players might have done something to the beeswax to form it. I don't know. Yes, Dionysus, we use eucalyptus oil in our steam or just hankies all the time for colds. That's a great idea. We did that
Yeah,
up Whistler for the steam rooms there.
yeah.
Been to both Disneyland and World. I preferred World myself, says Nemesis of Eden. Do you mind? Now that I woke up and started watching System, we'll end the dream. Damn it! Oh well, I'm glad you're awake with us, Greek letters. Would you mind reading Carla Burton's Rod?
Glad to be living the dream. Yeah. Carla Burton says, "Yeah, us too, Nemesis. But if you want bang for your buck for rides, Disneyland is way better. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
What I recall, too. Yeah.
Correctly. You'd still hurt yourself. Yeah. Ooh. Well. Yep. I'd. Well, really? Huh? Disneyland is bang for your bucks. I'd like to go there. Uh. Oh, something I can show you too. Picked. Picked this postcard up in Hong Kong. That's Nathan Road in Hong Kong, where all the double
Oh,
decker
cool.
buses go down. From the airport, you can get a double decker bus, takes you right downtown. And if you sit
Nice.
up top, you get great views because you go down this road for miles and miles and miles. And
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
airport's
say,
on
I bet.
another island,
Yeah.
and it's all
Huh.
connected by road. And when in
Yeah.
Hong Kong, you're gonna like this, Rod.
Hmm.
I happened to pick up a postcard for this movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the Scorpion King, and it's all in Chinese.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah, so I brought that home as a souvenir as well. I thought, why the heck not? And also, ooh, there. What do you think? A this guy.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Very, very nice.
this is from China.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, and it's another one of those. You roll it up like
Yeah.
parchment.
Yeah.
He's got a twin brother.
Oh.
What did I do? He does right here.
Oh, nice. Oh, fantastic, man.
Yeah. Well, I promised some art.
Oh, you delivered.
Yeah. I don't know which one I like more.
Hmm.
Which one do you like more, Rod?
I would say the one on the right.
The one in the black or the one in the green?
In the green.
My right or you? You know what? I really like this guy's attitude, but as far as artwork goes, I think I do like this guy more. A little more stoic, isn't he?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, but I thought you guys would like to see that. And so those are from China, but this is from Japan.
Huh.
And it's curtains. You know, they
Oh,
have them
wow.
hanging in the pubs and the in the Japanese pubs, which are called
Yeah.
izakayas. They'll hang these at the top of a hallway to keep the heat from going down and leaving the room. Because if you block the heat on top, you don't have to block the bottom, right? You just stop the
Yeah,
flow.
yeah.
And also you might like put this in front of like in front of if the chef is like got a like a deep fryer or like something
Yeah.
that he doesn't really want the public to see too much of, he'll put this in front. But yeah, mostly for blocking heat.
Ah,
I thought that was kind of cool.
nice.
Yeah. Dear Santa, he says Jason Love. The guy in green is revered for justice. No kidding, Sashi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's great.
After this stream, says Carla, if everyone could catch Rob Wright's pop culture channel, he needs only 50-ish watch hours for monetization. Really? Well, I'll go watch some of Rob, actually. If not today, then tomorrow. That's awesome.
Yeah, send me some on YouTube or sorry, on X, Twitter.
Bet you that Polish note place gives you more bang for your buck, indeed. You don't want any more souvenirs from a place like that. No, nor Bangkok either. Definitely not. Do you mind reading Sashi's comment, please? That's okay.
4440 says there are usually statues. There are usually statues of the guy in the screen with the halberd in Chinese stores.
Yeah, the halberd is a weapon, man, and a half. No kidding. Thank you, Sashi.
It's like a trident.
We have a curtain in our hall all year long for keeping aircon in the bedroom end. Yep, that's it. That's all. And you just really need to block off the top, stop the airflow. I'll put Rob's link in the comments. Thank you. I was in Kamakura years ago, says Parrot Head. Well, you were in Kamakura, and I wonder if you saw the they have a fire festival there, and it's fantastic. And yeah, I was there in 2001, and it was incredible. No, sorry, 2004. I was teaching in 2004.
Oh wow!
But I have something now. This is a toy. This couldn't hurt for YouTube. This couldn't hurt a fly. Okay. But I got this in Venezuela.
Oh, cool.
And it's a replica toy blowgun with
oh wow,
the little imitation, like they're about as dangerous as a toothpick, but that's the blow dart. and with a little bit of cotton, and then this is the blowgun, the replica blowgun. YouTube replica blowgun. I don't even think I could. Yeah, probably wouldn't even. I don't know. Maybe it will fire. Nope. No, it's all swollen. It won't even fire. No, I'll blow my out. No, not today. It won't. Ooh, but speaking of Hong Kong, that I got at the Jade Market. Rod. I was seeing Rob, right? No, Rod Thunderheart. That is
wow.
made of jade.
Oh,
And,
gorgeous.
Right in Hong Kong at the Jade, they have a Jade Market, and it's basically it looks like big, kind of army tents, but it's kind of made of different types of cloth, and they sell all kinds of jade there. I think this was $2 at the time in 2005. But yeah, the Jade Market, folks, if you get a chance to go to the Jade Market, I highly recommend it. And I got, we're going to do some jewelry now. I got this that was in Aruba. So I kind of like that with all the hand painted tiles.
Oh, wow.
They're ceramic. It's ceramic, they're not tiles, but ceramic beads.
Cool.
They're clay, and they're hand, because you can see the material is clay.
Yeah.
And they just hand painted. I love that hand painted clay, man. It's just gorgeous. So that's a knot that I wear a lot. And then I got this guy. This is Japanese, and he's a little bell, and he's supposed to go on the end of your cell phone.
Oh yeah.
He does make noise, but yeah, he's one of the Japanese deities. He's a devil, sort of like a trickster demon.
Aku.
Aku. Yep. Is that his name? Yeah, something like that.
No, they're called Aku demons.
Okay, tricksters, but usually their tricks aren't very friggin' funny.
Yeah.
And what else? Ooh, I got a couple of. I got from the in Vegas. They have a Paris casino, so I picked up some dice from the Paris casino.
Oh yeah.
Thought that would be pretty cool. And what else we got? Ooh, I got a silver ring that I picked up in Mexico. We want to take a look at some more jewelry. That is,
cool.
I just love that style, Rod. Now they aren't precious stones, but the red still looks really cool with the silver. Yeah, I really impressed with that.
Sweet.
I don't know whether it's. I mean, it could be Mayan, but I don't know. It could be Aztec. I'm not skilled enough to know. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Silver rings. And this is from Indonesia. That the half Indonesian girl that I was dating in Australia for quite a while, she gave me that. So it came from. I picked it up in Darwin, but apparently it originates in Malaysia. But yeah, I don't know enough about it. But I picked that up in Darwin. You can find all kinds of stuff from around Asia in northern Australia in Darwin. Darwin is it's in Australia, man, but it's so connected to Asia, it's crazy. Ooh, and this is meant to go on your cell phone as well. And it's a friend of mine, Toshio-san, gave this to me in Japan, and it's all shiny, and it doesn't do anything. It just hangs from your cell phone over there. Which is, I don't, ooh, you want to see, this is the cell phone that I had. This is the very cell phone from 2004-5 that I had.
Wow. I had that exact model. Oh,
Yeah.
almost the
Yeah.
exact model, but yeah,
Yeah. And
no flip phones.
oh, can you see? It's got Japanese characters next to the
Nice.
digits.
Wow.
It has the Japanese characters and the numbers and letters.
Nice.
And of course the obligatory that's you're the dog,
Huh.
and that's a golden piece of food. It represents a golden little piece of food, I think. Rice cake. But anyway, those are that. Ooh, I picked this up in Mexico too. Made from real leather, and there's a little beetle in there that's in
Oh, wow.
it's in now. It's not. He said amber. It's not amber. It's plastic.
Mm.
I know it's plastic, but there's a little beetle in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was cool. Handmade in Mexico. Yeah, I
You?
thought so. And what else? You know what else? I picked this up in the town of Tequila, Rod. And it goes on your belt, and it's a holster for your drinking horn.
Oh, nice.
Tequila horn.
Nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And you can just always have your tequila drinking horn with you, hanging off your belt. I should wear this more if I had more tequila. And speaking of Mexican, I got this in Texas. This is Tex-Mex pickled beer salt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I what the hell do you do with pickled beer salt? Even Jill didn't know, and she's Texan.
Huh.
I guess. Oh, you don't put it on great with beer or seltzer. It says. I don't know. Yeah, go figure, man. Tex-Mex. It's an interesting cuisine. You know what else I picked up in Japan? Learning cards. This helps you learn the kanji.
Huh.
And
Cool.
it has that, and it has the steps for right. It's a 4-step. No, it has 4 words that it can be used in combination with. And then it has all the information on how to pronounce it, and then those 4 translations, and then it shows you the steps how to write it, because the steps are important. You cannot do it at a step. If you do it at a step, it don't look right. Doesn't look right. There, yeah. So this is number 1. What does it say? 321, and I think I picked up 1,000 of these guys, and I never made it past 50 because it was so complicated.
Huh.
It was very complicated. Oh, I did pick up. Oh, Kakadu National Park. Have you heard of Kakadu National Park? Do you know what film was part of it was filmed in Kakadu National Park?
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I drifted off.
Oh, sorry. This is a brochure from Kakadu National Park. Rod,
No, I haven't heard of it. Sorry.
Do you know the water buffalo scene in Crocodile Dundee at the opening?
Yes.
And where the lady strips down and hangs up her clothes and she swims in the water. That's in Kakadu National Park in Northern Australia.
Oh, cool. Wow.
There. Yeah, so I picked up a visitor guide, and it's got all.
I'm gonna send your stream to my nephew who lives in
Got all kinds of pictures.
Northern Territory.
Ooh. Oh, that'd be fantastic. That is and that is the Aboriginal annual cycle, the seasonal cycle. So they had a whole thing worked out.
Cool.
And it was all verbal, right? Like, so
Right.
That's pretty impressive. And so eventually they, with some help, we wrote it down and translated it. But yeah, they kept track of all this. Incredible, year after year after year. And here it's just this is an incredible visitor guide. It's a great park. It's the most amazing park in all of Australia, in my opinion. and
Oh,
Jim Falls are there. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the top of Australia right there. And that's how big
nice.
it is. It's a big
Yeah,
park.
yeah.
It's a huge park.
Wow.
It takes days to drive. What you're looking at here, this is like a 2-day drive
Right. Wow.
through some pretty off-beaten terrain. Like it's some serious terrain there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought that was a pretty cool souvenir to pick up. And what I think, and I did pick up, of course, the obligatory felt hat, cowboy hat from
Cool.
Australia. I picked
Awesome.
this up in 1987, Rod.
Oh, wow.
1987, and it's still looking good. And it
Huh.
says, oh, yeah, real Australian made, not in China, Australian made wool felt.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, there you go. What else do I have to show you? Oh, I thought this is just a shopping bag that I chose to keep. I thought it was funny, Japanese. It's just a little shopping bag with the tamago sushi. Not my favorite. It's just fried egg on rice. Not. I mean, it's got a sweet sauce, but yeah, I'm not a fan of the tamago. Not really. Ooh, and you know what, Rod? When you order tea in India, it comes in a breakable, disposable clay cup.
Huh.
And you just the chai tea, the chai guy, chai walla they call him. He sells you the chai tea in a clay cup, and after you're done drinking it, you smash it on the ground. It goes back to the earth. Max Redstone. Good night, my friend. Thank you for being here, Max Redstone. Good night, Max.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Carla says that fried egg is yummy in a sushi sandwich. Maybe with other things it would be. That looks like a cat tied to a flip-flop. It kind of does. The Japanese love putting faces on things, Rod?
Yeah.
They absolutely do. Everything has to be cute, I guess. And that's the physical representation of the algorithm. Ooh.
Huh.
Loki. Half-dressed Indonesian girl stranded in Australia. Now that's a story I'd like to hear.
Huh.
No, she's not stranded. She's half Australian too. She's not stranded. She was I just saw her just around Christmas time, actually, for the first time since 2003, 2004. Yeah. Is that a Motorola Star Trek? It was a Star Tech. It was a Motorola. I don't know what kind though. One of those Japanese brands. No, Motorola is a Japanese brand, Sashi. I'm sure of it. Japanese mobile phones are unique. Man with the golden gun. Crocodile Dundee. It was Crocodile Dundee. You're right. All right, folks. Well, I think that's just about everything I have here. Well, no, yeah, more or less. Ooh, I did pick up this though. If you're in Paris, these books are all over the place. This was 55 francs at the time. I think it was 5 francs to the dollar. So about $10 for this book, but it has the Mona Lisa on the back. And it's an English edition. You can get it in Spanish, Italian, but it's basically a guidebook to all over Paris. There's Versailles. It's just a fantastic book. All about Paris. So highly recommend you picking up guidebooks when you go anywhere if you can. And I've got one more piece of artwork. I don't know what this says, and I'm not a huge fan of Mao Zedong, I think that's Mao Zedong. I don't know, but I thought the artwork was cool, and I love Navy. So I'm not promoting this guy, but I thought that this. I like the naval artwork. I have no idea what it says. Not sure. But anyway, sounds like Rod is drifting off to sleep, and I think we've just about gone through everything. Unless maybe did I show you the sake set that I picked up in Japan? Picked this up in Japan, and it was full when I picked it up, and I took it through the Paris Charles de Gaulle airport, and they made me dump it out because it wasn't in the right bag. It wasn't in a duty-free bag. So the young guy even asked his supervisor. Rod.
Well, sorry.
That's okay. Anyway, I was just showing this the last thing. Sake.
Oh, cool.
And I took it through this is in Paris. I took it through the airport, Rod, and they made me dump it out.
Oh, shit.
Because it wasn't in a duty-free shopping bag. I did a video on my channel. There's a video about this. I was pissed off. And it wasn't in the right, but I had my receipt. They knew I was coming from Japan. Like, there was no need. The French guys in Paris, the young guy felt bad for me, but his supervisor, he had no sympathy. So they made me pour this out, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It killed me to put and so the young guy escorted me to the bathroom to make sure that I poured it out. And I was looking at him and said, like, you and I could just have a bit of this right now and taste it. And he says, dude, I can't let you. I will get fired. Shit. But anyway, it came with matching cups.
Huh. Oh, wow. Oh.
Do you like sake, Rob? Rod?
No, I've never tried it.
Rob, right. You've never tried sake?
No.
Oh, dude, when I come and visit you soon, I'm going to bring you some sake as a housewarming gift. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
I picked this up in Scotland. It's a stainless steel shot glass, and it even has 25 milliliters on it. So I guess that's a shot, but it's got the small shot and the big shot. Yeah, got that from the Steak and Cherry on the High Street in Glasgow. But anyway, we'll say goodnight to the chat. And thank you for being here, Rod. Thank you for being here, Carla. Google Translate the words.
Good.
Yeah, I wish.
Sorry, I'm I've already fallen asleep twice.
Well, if you want to say goodnight, Rod,
yeah.
I will catch you at the bonfire soon.
Yeah, you bet. Take care, everybody. I'm just barely swimming to keep awake. And
all right, for making the effort, buddy.
Take care, guys. All right, see you later. Bye.
See ya. And thanks, Dionysius Larson, for being here. And yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I've tasted sake. It's like warm saliva. Really? Come on. What does sake taste like? It's warm saliva. Well, yeah, you have it warm in winter and cold in the summer. It's hard to describe. It's not like wine. I mean, like maybe closest to vodka, I suppose, but it's sweeter. If you mix sweet vodka with warm saliva from someone you like, then yes, that's what it is. The Greek letters. Good night, folks. Miskatonic. Good night, Rod. Yeah, we've been probably 2 hours by now, haven't we been? I think we have been. Yeah. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Wow. That's a pretty long one. But there's just so much to go through here, and I'm packing it up, so I thought I'd at least want to show it to you. Good night, Rod. Sushi, rice, salmon, avocado, and egg in a club sandwich shape. See, I would definitely eat that. That would definitely be okay. Motorola is an American company, actually, but they had a big presence in Asia. Really? Wow, the commercials that the Japanese did, you would swear that they were Japanese. All right, thanks for that, Sashi. American, huh? Motorola. Motorola. Yeah, yeah, I believe you. Mao Zedong went Yahtzee salute. No kidding. Yep. Google Translate with my phone. Yeah. And you had to empty it? Scum. Not Rod. Mao Zedong. Yes. We understand. Oh, you mean the guy for telling me to dump it? Yeah, he watched me dump it. You know what, Carla? Yeah, and I was so, yeah, yeah. I really thought we were gonna have a little taste. No, he made me taste it all, throw it all out down the toilet. If it was security in the airport, I'd make you drink it. It's a sin to waste alcohol. I know that, Greek letters. That's what I thought. Wasted sake, most heinous. Dude, I did a video on my channel about 2 years ago. I was still pissed off about that, and that was 20 years ago. What does sake? Oh yeah, we covered that. But yeah, thanks for being here, friends. I think that's just about it. Everyone thinks they're a Japanese company. Yeah, no, they fooled me. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Good night, Eminem, Miskatonic Badman. Moonshine or vodka? Yeah, kind of a mix of the two, really. Yeah, I agree. Good night, folks. Thanks for being here. I think that was all the cool stuff. Well, I mean, you could pick yourself up a book of Scottish castles when you're in Scotland. Yeah, this one was actually printed in the UK, not China. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun castles. All right, we'll take a look at one quick castle. No, oh, there's two. I've not been. Have I been to that one? Where's that one? Balmoral Castle and Huntly Castle in Aberdeenshire. Well, I believe I have been to the Balmoral Castle, but the Huntly Castle, I've not been to the Huntly Castle, but I've been to one just like it. Good night, folks. I think we'll end with Scottish castles. Perfect. Oh, that's Craig's hut. Man from Snowy River. That's me and the tour guide and an Australian fella with me. And yeah, we rode all, and that's Craig's hut, right out of the Man from Snowy River. We'll end on that. Good night, folks. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I should do a stream about Deadwood. Absolutely. See you, Carla. And Carla, I'd love to have you on next week. I will probably have a bonfire between now and then. Definitely. Good night, everyone. Scottish castles with Bonnie Portmore in the background. See you later. Yeah. Thanks, Sasha. It was good having you here for the Asian input.